Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Lalantia Show. In this video, I want to talk about our wisdom. And I sat down and I channeled a message from a priestess that stepped forward. And when I wanted to get her name, her message was that this is not about her. This is about you. And she doesn't want to bring that focus to her. She wants to bring that focus back to you. So while I did channel this information, she's really stressing the importance of you owning your own wisdom. Okay. So I will say she has a very, I see her as having Egyptian energy, but also older than that. There's a lot of galactic energy with her as well. So, excuse me. So while what I see, what I gather from her is that she had a lifetime or lifetimes here as well, but she also is very much like a part of the galactic council and a part of um, the galactic workings that are happening here. I don't like really want to like talk about that too much because that's not really the point of the video. So I'm not going to go into it, but it is all about your own wisdom and owning that wisdom and not relying on others for that wisdom. But there is another side to this, so that just watch the whole thing and I'll explain. Okay. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Lalantia. I'm a psychic realm channeler and energy healer, and I specialize in working with the magical realms, or with dragons, unicorns, mermaids, fairies, all of the different magical beings. I also work with galactic energies, ascended masters, gods, goddesses, etc., etc. But it all comes back to you and you being able to stand in your power, in your truth, in your wisdom, in your authenticity so that you can show up and be the change this world needs. So in my videos, I talk about different beings, bring through messages from different beings, and it is all to help you realize and recognize that you are a very powerful being and you have a greater purpose here. And it is also to help you awaken memories. So when I talk about the lost lands, and that may be to help you, that can help you in remembering within yourself, feeling that within yourself. So I say this in a lot of my videos, and I'm going to say it again. Remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because I am not here to preach my truth. I'm not here to say this is the right way and the only way. I am here to help you to remember your own wisdom. Okay. So that's what this video is really all about, is remembering your own wisdom. Your wisdom is innate, but sometimes we have a hard time accessing our own wisdom. And so that's where others awaken or activate that wisdom within us. So that can be through the classes that we take, the videos we watch, the books that we read. All of it can help to awaken that wisdom. Now, sometimes we need to take it deeper. That's when we take classes that can take us deeper. But even when we take classes, or when people work with me in mentorship or in classes or in whatever, it is always to just hold that space, bring guidance and my own truths forward to awaken that memory, that knowing within you, to activate those keys of your own wisdom. So you may begin to work with me and find your own truths. And I'm always going to hold space for you to find your own truths. Okay. And if it feels out of alignment, then I may say, hey, that feels a little bit funny. I would look at it in this way and go in, a little bit deeper. I'm not always going to say, oh, you're right, and that's it. Because sometimes our ego is in there and is showing us something a little bit different to kind of skirt us around the issue. So, but it's always about that, finding that wisdom within yourself. So in this Priestess step forward, what she said is you have the keys of wisdom in you already. So those keys are already there. Now, a lot of times when I go on journeys or in meditations, then guides hand me keys. I did a journey yesterday and they handed me a whole set of keys. Gaia handed me a set of keys. It was like a key ring full of keys. And just that reminder of unlocking that wisdom that is already within me. So you can look at it in different ways, but basically we are the keys. And when we interact with other people, we can activate that within them and their own memories. Okay. So you are the activator for others, just like Others are activators for you. And as you allow your wisdom to radiate, so as you embody that already, you guide others to their truths and divine authentic paths. So your wisdom is innate, but the more you say you don't know, so I hear this all of the time. I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what my wisdom is. I don't know what my path is. I don't know what to do. I don't know. 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 And you say it over and over and over, and it's repeating in your head. I don't know. I don't know. And you're just creating more I don't knows. You're manifesting not knowing. So when you embody that already knowing, then that opens up that space for you to know. Be careful with the words you use and how you choose to show up. So the showing up part of it, important. Others may awaken remembrance in you, but remember to listen to your heart to know what is truth for you. I kind of said that already. Another's path is rarely the same as yours. So I want to stress this point. When I work with others, when I have a teacher or teachers in a program, there is often bits and pieces of their beliefs that do not resonate with my beliefs. And I never see it as they are wrong. I see it as that is their path. I see it as that is the way that they are meant to go, but they have valuable stuff to teach me that is a part of my path. Okay. So the more you are connected to yourself and your own truths, the more you naturally can tell what is your truth and what is not. And you'll stop just taking on everything everyone says as a truth and then getting confused because you don't know what your own truths are because you're just taking on everybody else's stuff as truths. And then they start not fitting together because they don't match. So it cannot work that way. You have to have a connection to your own truth in order to really know the right way forward, okay? So another's path is rarely the same as yours, but they may activate a key within you. So that is where they have pieces that you need. So for example, not too long ago, a few months ago, I was watching a video and I just it was all very, without me thinking. I wasn't thinking about it because I don't usually just scroll through Facebook and click videos. I almost never, ever, ever do. But this video, and especially it was just people that I don't know talking, unless there's I don't know, maybe if it's an entertaining video or animals. But this was two people talking and I clicked on the video without even thinking about it. It's playing and I'm like, why did I click this? And then I'm listening and they had already been talking, I think, for a little while. Maybe not. I can't remember now. But instantly I felt emotions in me before I even knew what they were talking about. I felt emotions and I knew that one of those people had something to activate in me or some things to activate in me to help me remember. I knew that he was a teacher for me in that sense, that he was supposed to activate the remembrance. So I paid attention. And in that, I found out a little bit. I signed up for a program, an initiation, actually. And when I went into it, I had no idea the crazy, crazy synchronicities. There were so many. It's probably the most synchronistic, crazy thing I've ever experienced. But yeah, so he had things that I needed activated within me, things that I had been kind of exploring a little bit on my own, but not connecting the dots, not piecing things together, and not really dedicating enough time to it. And it was beyond time for me to dedicate to that part of my path. So he was able to help me remember. Now, I knew instantly when I heard his voice, without knowing anything about him, without knowing what he was teaching, without knowing what it was about. I knew instantly that he had something to teach me. Now that I have been in the initiation that is almost complete and I've signed up for the next level, I know that he does have a lot of things to teach me. I guess I shouldn't even say teach me because it's a remembrance. He's activating it within me. And that activation can lead me to the next place, and I can help activate that in other people, of course, as well. And, in the future, that'll be a part of my YouTube videos and things that I bring forward. And I know that it's a part of my path, and I can feel the memories awakening in me. I just can't always understand what these things are. And so then I can go to him and I can ask questions. What does this mean to you? And what it means to him may be different from what it means to me, but it can help me to ground that energy and that information. Okay. So I knew, and I hadn't worked with a teacher in a little while, so I knew that it was beyond time for me to activate this other path for myself. But there are beliefs that he has that are not the same that I have. But I don't look at him any differently. I don't look at him as being wrong. I don't look at him as anything different. Like, it's just a different path. It's a different understanding of energy. It's a different understanding of the universe. At the same time, I know that I don't understand the whole background of why he believes what he believes in these other things. And that's okay. So I'm not triggered by his beliefs. They do not upset me. I feel nothing except respect that he can speak his truth. So that's how it should be. When you're working with someone, you should be able to recognize what is for you and what is not for you, and know that it's okay. And anybody that works with me, I honor your truth, even if it's not in alignment with my truth. It's okay. And maybe in your truth, you teach me something. You help me see another perspective, because we're always learning, right? We're still having a human experience. Our human minds don't know everything. So that is just it feels important to share that story. Okay. So you are the only one who knows what is right for you. There is nobody else who can tell you what your purposes are. No other being can dictate that for you, what your truth is. No other being, human, spiritual, or otherwise. Now, they can hold space for the discovery of it, like I was sharing with this teacher that I'm working with, and help you own your own self-awareness, help you in your own self-awareness, and expand. So they can hold that space for you. But you have to have that connection to yourself that is strong enough to know what is right for you. So this is where there's nobody who can tell you what your purpose is. There are some teachers that say that they can tell you what your purpose is. But to me, my truth is that nobody can tell you what your purpose is. That is up to you. You get to choose that for yourself to a degree. There are maybe aspects of it you don't necessarily get a choice, because that's what you came here for. Your soul already made that decision for you. Your human self may not understand it yet. Now, the other thing that she said is your lifetimes, this is a reminder, your lifetimes stretch across galaxies, realms, and dimensions. She's just using these words because these are the words that may resonate with you. So your lifetimes on other planets and other realms and other dimensions, you have wisdom from all of these. Now, not all of that wisdom is meant to come forward in this lifetime. You don't need to remember all of these lifetimes. You don't need to remember all of the wisdom you've ever had, just the bits and pieces that are important now. And that's why it's important to be tuned into your own intuition, because you can go off on a, well, I guess that's not true. I don't believe you ever really go on the wrong path, but you kind of can take a shortcut if you choose to really listen to what is right for you. And having a mentor, yes, that helps speed up that process, because there's somebody holding space for that information to come forward and assisting you in connecting the dots, perhaps. The more you find acceptance for where you are, so where you are in this moment, more doors will open for greater discovery or remembrance. So remember the way you speak to yourself. You don't want to say, I don't know what my path is. I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And this can be in anything, just like me right now saying, I don't know what comes next. I don't know what comes next. I don't know what comes next. Well, I need to stop saying, I don't know what comes next. I need to say, the most amazing thing is coming next. My next thing is amazing. It feels so amazing. And this is in regards to a few different things in my life. There are some things that I know that's coming. And there are some things that I don't know. And especially within the physical world, there are things that maybe I don't know yet. But in saying I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, then I create more I don't know instead I can say amazing things. Amazing things come next. And that's what I'm going to do. So this can be about anything at all. So she just really wanted to stress that importance regarding the words that you use and really stating that you do already have a connection to your wisdom. You're not lacking anything, right? And if you're feeling called to a teacher, if you're feeling called to learning more, if you're feeling called to a particular path, then ask for that person who is to awaken those key or to open those keys up inside of you, or activate that wisdom within you. Ask for that person or those people or those videos or that book to come into your awareness. Just ask the universe or whoever. You can ask your higher self. You can ask, maybe you work with a god or a goddess, you can ask them, but ask for it to be shown to you and trust that it is, because it always is. But if you're in a lack place, then you may not be seeing it. If you just keep asking and asking and asking, you're not seeing what's already right in front of you. Okay, I think this is a pretty powerful video. I'm curious what you think or what you feel in regards to it. Definitely post your comments below and let me know, because I really would love to hear. And I never say this, I never remember to say this for some reason, but I'm remembering now. So if you're not already subscribed, I hope you will subscribe. Share with your friends, all the things. Leave a comment below, a thumbs up. Yeah, all those things. That would be very helpful. Thank you. And yeah, I invite you to join me in my group, Sorceress Circle. It's free. It's on Facebook. I go live in there 3 times a week with my friend Natalie. The links are below. If you feel called to work with me in a deeper way, you can check out my website, liliantia.com. Link is below. You can also message me on Instagram. That's probably the easiest place to message me anyways. You can email me, but Instagram is usually a little bit better. My emails sometimes they get a little bit out of hand, so I don't always keep up with them so well. But Instagram, I usually do okay at keeping up with. So definitely shoot me a message if you feel called to work with me, or you just want to have a conversation with me or share something with me. Shoot me a message. I love to get them. So I hope that you're having a wonderful day, a wonderful week, a wonderful month. And I'm sending you all so much love, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.